Working on the Javelin today. Not this one though. Working on this one. Thought I'd give you guys a little update. Blacked it out, slapped some paint on it. Still needs some more work there, but looks a little bit better than it did. You can see I got the fender extensions off of it. I found some new ones. I got those painted up. But right now I'm working on the door glass. Here is the driver's door, how it looked stock. The tracks are actually still on this window, but the tracks fell off the passenger window. Here's the front bracket for the passenger side window. I did get some new glass, and I'm basically prepping these brackets to glue onto the new window. So I'm trying to clean these brackets and get this old adhesive out of them. Here are the two window tracks cleaned up. Actually ran a die grinder through there with a sandpaper roll. Really expedited things. I found a kit on the internet that actually connects the two window brackets together. Here I've installed that. That way the brackets won't be fighting each other. Installed these screws with Loctite this time. Hopefully it stays together. Here I've taken all the door tracks and mechanisms out of the door. I'm going to clean them all up. A lot of grit in there, like 45 years worth. Some of the pieces didn't even have any grease left on them. And get it all cleaned up, re-greased, and reinstall it. Here I've made a crude recreation of the piece that was broken out of this door. Behind it there's supposed to be a bracket. And there's a spring in between this track and the bracket. It allows it to float in and out. So I figured I'd put it there now while nothing's in there in case I want to use it. Here's a look at the ripped up driver's side. This is basically what I use for a model for the passenger side. Here I'm greasing up my tracks with a little bit of red and tacky. So it's especially good for sliding surfaces, so that's what we have here. We'll see how it works. The window regulator's back in, all the door tracks are back in the door now. And I went ahead and removed the outside weather stripping on the car. You can see that it was just pretty much toast. So I don't want any water getting in there or nothing like that. So I went ahead and got a new weather stripping kit. It's a little bit different. It doesn't have the chrome piece on top, but small price to pay to keep your car sealed up. It just installs with some clips like so. We'll see how hard that is to put in. Not too awful hard. When I removed the window from the old brackets, or the shoes, whatever you want to call them, I noticed there were little spacers in there, so the window wasn't sitting right on the shoe. And they're pretty old, some of them broke. So what I'm doing here is I'm cutting spacers out of the old adhesive. Just picked a good part. And I'll trim it down. When I'm done, it'll look something like this. I got this adhesive from the local glass guy. I'm gonna give it a shot. He said this stuff is the bomb. We'll see. Well, there it is. Not the most professional looking job, but I'm sure it'll clean up. As long as she holds, that's the important thing. I shoved a couple wedges under the shoes to try to get the that bracket basically to cure with the bend of the window. So we'll see how that works out. Hopefully this thing fits in the car. Here's a look at the roof rail weather stripping on the car, and you can see it's just gone. So I went ahead and got some new weather stripping. It's kind of putting the cart ahead of the horse. You like to do that after the paint job, but it'll probably be a while until I get this car painted. I'll go ahead and get these old weather strips out and push the new ones in. See how it looks. Here it is. This is a Metro Super Soft seal, and if you look at it, it's got a rib there and a rib there. Pretty sure it's just going to push in. Shouldn't be too hard to install. Here's a close-up of the channel. You can see there's a place on either side for that rib to go. So I'll start pushing this in. Here's the weather stripping installed. It actually fits really nice. I'll have to tuck the very tail in when I take this interior door panel off. And the clips that held the factory weather stripping on were in the way, so I had to take those off. Here's the passenger side. This original weather stripping had a wire in it. Just rotten. I think that original weather stripping was molded around these clips, so I'll probably be taking these clips out on this side as well. Alright, here I'm doing the passenger side. I'm going to start right at this corner here. I'm shoving the back in first. And then following with the front. Just getting her started, then I'll work it back through. Well, I got the window in, got her somewhat adjusted. Take a look at her here. And I made a mistake. I probably should have put this weather stripping on after the window was installed, because the bolts on that brace kit binded on it. But all in all, she's sealed up pretty good. Sealed up nice in that weather stripping. That's about it for the Javelin window repair video. Thanks for watching.